Hi, I'm Pete Myers. I'd like to introduce you to BirdsEye, the iPhone birding app that helps you have more fun birding because you can find more birds. You can find the birds you want to see using data from the Cornell Laboratory of Ornithology's eBird program. So let's tap on Select Birding Location. You can see on this screen you have the opportunity to enter city, state, or zip. You can also choose from favorites that you've identified from past use, and you can also look at recent places that you visited. Let me show you how to use city and state. Here, we're going to enter McAllen, Texas, USA. All we do now is tap Done. And you can see from the screen here that we're located in McAllen, Texas. So let's find out what birds eBirders have been finding nearby McAllen. Tap Find Nearby Birds, and there you can see on the screen that eBirders have seen 381 species in the last 3 years. They've identified 226 species in the last 30 days. And there are 29 species that are probably going to be pretty interesting because they are either new species for you, they're not on your life list, or they're notable birds or rare birds. The first thing to note is that you can scroll up and down this display to see the variety of species that have been reported in the McAllen area over the last couple of weeks. You can also use the small icons along the right side of the display to jump between different family groups. That's not particularly important when you're only looking at 29 species, but if you go back to the 226 recent sightings, you can see that the ability to jump actually helps considerably in getting to just the species that you want to check. So let's select a species to check out. I'm going to use the icons along the right to move to raptors, and then scroll down. We could look at Harris's hawk or white-tailed hawk or zone-tailed hawk. Let's look at zone-tailed hawk. So I'm going to tap on that, and you'll see that we're building a map. We've just pulled in data from eBird showing where in the valley along the Rio Grande eBirders have reported zone-tailed hawks over the last 30 days. I'd like you to take a look at the 3 icons along the bottom of the screen. We're on the map display right now, so the map icon is highlighted. In the center is the list icon that shows you a list of hotspots and locations where zone-tailed hawks have been seen in the area, including the times how long ago it was seen. And finally, there's the bird silhouette that takes you to photographs and also text that Ken Kaufman, one of the world's leading birding authorities, has written that's designed to help you find the bird in the location where the bird's been reported. So 2 more icons have appeared at the bottom of the screen now. One is a sound icon, so if you tap on the sound button, you'll hear the call of the zone-tailed hawk. We have recordings from the Macaulay Library of Sound at the Cornell Laboratory of Ornithology from almost every species in the BirdsEye app. I'll hit Done, and then you'll note also that there's a green check in the bottom left of the screen. That means that this bird is on my life list. So now let's go back to the map. I'm going to hit the map icon. I want to show you one last feature of this part of the app. So if I tap on one of the locations, a flag pops up, and you'll see along the left there's an arrow. If you tap that arrow, it'll ask you if you want directions. Let's get directions. Remember, we're located in McAllen, Texas. The map app pops up. We get directions to drive 65 miles from McAllen to the hotspot where the hawk was seen. So let's flip back to BirdsEye. back to the map in BirdsEye, and you see in the upper right is a home icon. This icon can be found in almost every page of BirdsEye, every view. If you tap on that, you get taken back to the home page.